Lakers reveal the one condition to trade Austin Reaves. Following a hypothetical second-round playoff exit, the Los Angeles Lakers are deep in off-season planning, and that includes exploring the trade market. While the team would prefer to keep their core intact, especially after the hypothetical arrival of Luka Doncic, they might consider a significant move if it means landing a truly established center. The top-tier center ultimatum for Reaves. So what's the deal with Austin Reaves? According to Dan Woik of the LA Times, the Lakers have a very specific condition under which they consider moving him. Woik wrote, Lakers scouts and executives here in Chicago have been open about the team's needs at center, an obvious priority for Pelinka and Redick. The team has shown no interest in using Reaves in a trade that nets them less than a top-tier center, and there isn't one readily available, with the two most common names being associated with him in the early stages of the offseason, Brooklyn's Nick Claxton and Dallas' Daniel Gafford. Austin Reaves, a core piece for the Lakers. It's no surprise the Lakers are hesitant to trade the 26-year-old. Austin Reaves has become an essential player for Los Angeles and is coming off his best season yet, hypothetically, averaging points, 20.2 per game, rebounds, 4.5 per game, assists, 5.8 per game, shooting 46% from the field. He's a great shooter, a consistent scorer, and brings maximum effort every night. Reaves has become a fan favorite and a key part of J.J. Redick's hypothetical rotation. The Lakers have reportedly declared him untouchable in many trade discussions. The dilemma: Reaves is a key trade asset. Unfortunately for Lakers fans who love AR, he's also one of the few valuable, movable assets the Lakers possess. If they want to make a significant roster upgrade, particularly at center, Reaves would likely have to be part of the package. The big question is, what caliber of player would it take for the Lakers to part with him? Why the desperate need for a center? The article points out that ever since, hypothetically, trading Anthony Davis in the deal to acquire Luka Doncic, the Lakers' biggest weakness has been their front court. Players like Jackson Hayes and Maxi Kleber, who, in this scenario, ended up on the Lakers, apparently struggled to command the paint, becoming almost unplayable in the playoffs and limiting the Lakers' rim protection. There was even a near miss before the trade deadline. Rob Pelinka reportedly had a deal in place for Mark Williams, but it fell through at the last minute due to a failed physical. From the Lakers' perspective, it was as if the deal never happened, but it left them without a true center for the remainder of that season. Potential center targets for the 2025-26 season. If the Lakers want to be serious title contenders in the 2025-26 season, they need help at the center position. Even if the cost is high, like trading Reaves, they can't ignore this glaring need. Some names mentioned as potential targets include Nick Claxton, Brooklyn. That's a name that has surfaced in trade talks. The question is whether Austin Reaves alone would be enough to meet the Nets' demands. Daniel Gafford, Dallas Mavericks. Though this might be tricky if he was part of a previous hypothetical trade to the Lakers, his prior experience with Luka Doncic would certainly ease a transition. His defensive energy and versatility would be a great fit, but many teams are expected to be interested in him. Other possibilities. The Lakers might also explore trades for centers like Brook Lopez, Mitchell Robinson, or even Jonas Valanciunas, if they're willing to pay the price. The bottom line, Reaves is highly valued. Regardless of how the summer unfolds, the Lakers won't give up Austin Reaves easily. They reportedly view him, alongside their superstar teammate Luka Doncic, as the future of the franchise. It would take a truly exceptional, game-changing center coming back at them to even consider moving AR-15. What do you think? Should the Lakers trade Austin Reaves for a top-tier center? Which center would be worth giving up Reaves for? Can the Lakers find their needed center without trading Reaves? Let us know your thoughts on the Lakers' offseason plans and the Austin Reaves situation in the comments below. Lakers go all in. Trade proposal sends Rudy Gobert to LA for a steep price. The Los Angeles Lakers' desperate search for a starting caliber center is no secret in the NBA. But just how desperate are they? With the Minnesota Timberwolves, hypothetically, eliminated from the Western Conference Finals for a second straight season, questions are rising. Could Rudy Gobert hit the trade block? And if so, would the Lakers pay the hefty price? Clutch Points has floated a trade proposal that would land the Lakers their coveted big man, but it would cost them dearly. The proposed Lakers-Timberwolves trade. Los Angeles Lakers receive Rudy Gobert, center, Josh Minott, forward. Minnesota Timberwolves receive Austin Reaves, guard, Gabe Vincent, guard, Maxi Kleber, forward/center. Why this trade for the Lakers? The quest for a center. The post-Doncic void. The Lakers made a blockbuster move, hypothetically, by trading Anthony Davis to the Dallas Mavericks for Luka Doncic. While this secured them a generational talent for the future, it left a gaping hole at the center position. Playoff struggles. This lack of a true center was exposed in the playoffs, hypothetically against these same Timberwolves, where they relied on Jackson Hayes and undersized wings like Rui Hachimura and Jared Vanderbilt at the 5. This ultimately led to a first-round exit. Gobert's defensive prowess. Despite some visible decline, his 1.4 blocks per game last season matched a career low since his rookie year, and clear offensive limitations, no post-up game, limited ball handling, no outside shot. Gobert remains an elite defender. The 4-time Defensive Player of the Year is still one of the NBA's best rim protectors. For the Lakers, they primarily need a big body to occupy the paint and grab rebounds. Maximizing LeBron and Doncic. With LeBron James nearing the end of his career, there's immense pressure to maximize the window alongside Luka Doncic. Trading with a team that just eliminated them won't be easy, but Gobert might be the best center option available. The cost? Austin Reaves. Giving up Austin Reaves would be a tough pill to swallow. Reaves had a breakout season, hypothetically averaging 20.2 points, and is arguably a better overall player than Gobert at this stage, with a more promising future. However, LA's desperation might make them consider it. Why this trade for the Timberwolves? Retooling after hitting a ceiling. Stuck in the WCF. Losing in the Western Conference Finals for 2 consecutive seasons suggests the Timberwolves might have hit their ceiling with the current core. They also made a big splash last season, hypothetically trading Karl-Anthony Towns for Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo. Impending free agency. Minnesota faces a challenging offseason. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is an unrestricted free agent, while Naz Reid and Julius Randle have player options. They'll want to keep key pieces, especially Alexander-Walker and Reid, but both might seek bigger deals on the open market, opening a spot for Naz Reid. Trading Gobert could free up cap space and, crucially, a starting spot. Naz Reid, a unicorn big who can handle and shoot, reportedly wants a starting role rather than returning as a 6-man. This trade facilitates that. Perimeter depth and offensive help for Edwards. The Timberwolves need more perimeter depth and another player who can share the offensive load with Anthony Edwards. Austin Reaves fit. While primarily a shooting guard, Reaves could potentially handle some point guard duties when Mike Conley eventually retires. He's an elite shooter and has shown playmaking flashes. The article suggests he could become a legitimate superstar alongside Edwards in Minnesota, especially with more offensive responsibility. Defensive resilience. Trading star centers in back-to-back off-seasons is risky, but Minnesota's perimeter defense, Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Jalen Clark, and potentially a re-sign Alexander-Walker, is elite and might be able to withstand Gobert's departure. The bigger picture. The Lakers already sacrificed center depth for a superstar in Doncic. This move would see them potentially sacrifice a key young talent in Reaves to fill that void. The Timberwolves would be making a similar gamble, trading a star center, Gobert, for a high-potential guard, Reaves, to rebalance their roster and hopefully take the next step. If this trade helps them re-sign Naz Reid, and he thrives as a starter, Minnesota could be looking at an NBA Finals appearance. What are your thoughts? Should the Lakers pay this high price, Reaves, Vincent, Kleber, for Rudy Gobert? Is Gobert the answer to the Lakers' center problems alongside LeBron and Doncic? Would this trade make the Timberwolves better and help them get over the WCF hump? Who says no to this deal? Let us know your take on this blockbuster Rudy Gobert trade proposal in the comments below.